Welcome to a new year, 2022. It is new. It just got here. We're like 8 days in, well, maybe 9, because by the time I get this up, it's like 2 a.m. But anyhow, moving past that. What is new this year? Nothing for me, okay? I am literally bringing in the new year sick. Yeah, I don't know if you can hear it or not, but I ain't feeling so hot. You know why? Because we caught it. You know what it is, okay? We caught it again. How? How is this possible that we catch this in 3 months' time? Who is doing this to me? Who has the voodoo doll? Who's like, sticking the pins in it? What did I do to anybody? I don't understand, but it's just catching me and I can't get over it. So anyhow, we're bringing in the new year with some chills, some fever, some coughing, some sore throat, and lots of fatigue. We're very sleepy. We're very tired. We have no energy, but we're here. Yes. You know why? Because I haven't filmed in like a week because I'm sick. Obviously, that's what it is. I'm done ranting about that. Happy New Year, you guys. Hi, Nelly. How are you? Happy New Year to you, girl. Thank you for showing up. I know it's pretty late. It's pretty late because right now I can't sleep. I don't feel well, and I'm not in the best mood. But I'm going to be good. I'm going to be good for this one. Okay. All right, you guys. So whoever's here, hello. Hi, how are you? Please let me know what your new year brought in. Hopefully not this type of stuff, but hopefully something good. So I like to see good things. So give me some good comments, you guys. Lift my spirits, okay? Nelly, yes, Nelly, I hope I get better soon too, because this sucks. All right. Okay. So moving on. New year, new you, new nothing. It's the same shit from last year. Okay. All right. But guess what we do have? We have some products. They're not necessarily new, but they're my favorite products of 2022. No, we're already starting wrong. Of 2021. Anjali, Happy New Year to you, girly. I think you're in California, so I think what time is it for you? Like midnight? But thanks for joining in. You already missed my rant. You can see it later. It's not that important. But anyhow, so yeah, these are my favorite products. But I will say something that I am having new this year. If you saw my last MeFlix little movie thingamajigger that I do on my series on my channel, I do have a store now, you guys. And look at this. Look at this. This is what we look like. Look at this. Are we not happy that we have a store now? I mean, I'm so proud of you. I am. Going to sleep. We'll have a good night's sleep and jolly. Have you checked out my MeFlix store? So I have it listed in all of my videos at the bottom. It is a store with a Teespring. Thank you for stopping in to say hello. Hello to you too. I appreciate you. I have some merch now. So I'm very excited about it. And this is actually a pretty awesome little cup. So it has like a little, you see that little lid that can open and close, and it can spit out at everybody. That's always lovely. It has a nice little rubber ring in here, and it's really easy to pop this off. And there's my little logo right there. So I'm so happy, you guys, that I have a store. I'm also wearing one of the blouses right now. I'm not sure if you can see it or not, but let me stand up real quick. So here's one of the blouses right here. It says MeFlix Midnight Makeover. And yeah, if you guys aren't familiar, why? Where have you been? I do this thing where I talk about Netflix shows, and I do my makeup, and it's me talking about it, so I call it MeFlix. So I hope you guys like it. So I'm very proud of myself that I opened this little store, and I hope you guys like the little items in there. And when I can, I'll try to do a little discount for you guys, and I'll put it out here and promote that too. Okay. Thank you, Anjali. Yes, it's a really cool cup, and it keeps your coffee or your water. I'm drinking water. I know, it's amazing. Since I'm sick, I need some water, but it's not just plain water. It's got cinnamon and lemon and honey and everything else. So yeah, your girl here can't just drink plain water. It's not my vibe. Anyhow, so thank you guys for the well wishes. Great to see you. Let's get into some products. We're going to actually wear right now the products that are my favorite products of 2021. Now, a lot of these products, okay, you guys, I can't put them all on my face, obviously, because I had a lot of favorites. But I'm going to put on what I typically wear, throughout the week. I don't wear a lot of makeup throughout the week, but my go-tos are kind of like what I'm going to put on right now. Doesn't mean that I don't love my Fenty and Giorgio Armani and Dior and all those. It doesn't mean I don't love those, okay? Because they're not special in there right in this one right now. But I do have like a favorite video that you can go check that out. This is just what I kind of use on the everyday, my everyday kind of 2021 go-to. So first we're going to start off with some complexion, no, some skincare. And one of my most go-tos was by Glow Recipe. So we're going to use a little bit of the, if I cough you guys, I'm sorry, I can't help it. A little bit of the Glow Recipe avocado under eye. I just put a little tiny bit because I don't need a lot right now. I'm going to be going to bed. And I like to put on some more skincare when I go right to bed. And since I'm washing most of this off, we don't want to waste, okay? We don't want to be wasteful. So yeah, I use a lot of Glow Recipe. I also use a lot of, what is that other one called? Is it Dr. Brandt? I think I use that as for cleansing, for like the microdermabrasion cleanser. I use that as well. But I do like Glow Recipe because it's 100% natural, cruelty-free. That's all the rave right now. I mean, clean ingredients is what we want right now. I already put on the Glow Recipe toner over here. It's already on, ready to go. But one more thing I'm going to slap on the face are these niacinamide dewdrops. I thoroughly like these because this little dewdrop, I mean, if you don't want to have to put a whole bunch of stuff on your face and you want to just kind of run out the door with not much on, but put your clothes on, okay? Let's not go out the door naked, people. That's not what I'm saying. I'm talking about your makeup. So if you don't want to put much on, these little dewdrops work wonders because all you got to do is throw it on the face and it leaves you this nice, healthy glow. Right now, I kind of have a healthy glow from sweating all day. We're sweating it out. We've been sweating it out. Then we get cold and then we sweat again. That's where we're at right now. But this dewdrop serum is one of my favorites. So I wear it every day. And I wear it under makeup and without makeup. I do like it. Also, I also put on quite often my Jacqueline right here. I'm not going to put it on tonight, but I do usually use this as well with this dewdrops. Now, I'm also going to add on, for a little extra glow, some of this Vieve. I've been loving Vieve all year long. She did launch her brand, the Jamie Genevieve. She did launch it this year. I'm super duper proud of her. Does she know me? No. Nobody knows me, you guys. But doesn't mean I don't love them the same, okay? So I give them all the love and I support, creators, especially because it's hard, you guys. It's hard to make a brand. It's hard to make something that everybody's going to love and that people aren't going to criticize and just poop all over it if they don't like it. It's hard. But I will say, all of these products, see that nice, also like kind of golden, kind of sort of, you can see it a little bit, little tint there. I add that on top of the dewdrops just in this area right here. I don't really want it on like my nose, but it makes for a nice, good primer right before you throw the rest of your face on, okay? So I do like it in this little area, and I like it right here on the tops of my cheekbones, and sometimes put a little bit right here on my chin. Yeah, that's what I'm enjoying, you guys. Vieve products. Do you guys know her, Jamie Genevieve? If you don't know her, now you know. You gotta look her up. She's awesome. So I also love that she's from Scotland. I've got roots in Scotland as well. So one day, Jamie, one day I will go out there and I'll visit you. And I'll pop in and scare the hell out of you. Okay? All right. So that's that one. Then what I like to use, a lot of people skip out on this brand. And I don't know why, you guys. I don't know why. But we're going to fix that right now. Il Maquillage. I was cleaning off the fingerprints. You know how I am. I'm never prepared. Never. It's a new year. Am I prepared? No. Same me. So, Il Maquillage. Well, the lights are really blowing it out. Let's hold it like that. They have... No, let's fix life. Hold on. There we go. They have some really awesome products. This brand right here, people don't talk enough about them, but it's pretty bougie. Like when they send out your boxes and your makeup products. I mean, it's in like a nice bougie box, and it's extra. It's that extra that we all want and love. Okay, so I do enjoy the customer service. This customer service of this brand is bar none. Okay, I mean, nobody can top their customer service. Any issues I ever have with them, they send me another product. They send me a $20, $25, coupon so you can get off of the next product that you order, which basically takes care of the whole price of the product except for shipping. You pay some $3 or $4, whatever it is for shipping. But they will take care of you if you have any issues whatsoever. This is the one that has that Meet Your Match foundation, or what is it called? It's the Perfecting Your Skin. You just kind of type in what you what you feel you are, and they kind of like match you to like your perfect shade match. They usually are really spot on. So I will say that their foundation is typically spot on. This is their primer. I'm only going to use a little tiny bit. See that little guy right there? He's small, so small. Look how small he is. But he does some damage. So I get a little small bit and I put it right here on the pore area because I want to mattify that down just a tad, because your girl hair has pores. I mean, you have them too, okay? So don't be acting like you don't. But my little pores, I'm putting a little tiny, another little, look at that little baby right there. So small. But that's all you need. My pores have gotten a little bit larger right in this area, and no likey. No likey is not my latte. Okay, so I want to try to take care of that. So this little smoothing primer is one of my favorites to kind of like help fill in those little pores, those open little gaps. But using this watermelon toner right here has been helping to kind of sort of minimize the appearance of the pores. You're not going to take your pores away, you guys. Come on. Do you guys know that you need pores? Do we know this out there? It's a learning time. Ready? You need your pores to breathe. Your face needs to breathe. You have to get the gunk out from in, and then you have to let the good stuff in from out in. Okay, so you got to get out bad stuff and put in good stuff. You have to have pores. You have to sweat. You have to get all that stuff out. So if you don't have pores, you're going to die. So don't get rid of your pores. Okay? All right. So anyway, you just want to make them look a little bit less prominent. You don't want to have these big old gaping crater pores. Okay? So that primer right there helps me to fill that in. Now, it does have like the dimethicone, silicone. If you don't like that stuff, then it's not for you. It's for me, okay? Anything that's going to make my pores look smaller and make them look a little bit more tolerable, I'm going to take it, okay? I'm going to take it, I'm going to run with it. So yeah, I love El Maquillage. Another thing from the El Maquillage I'm going to mention right now before I use it, just because we're talking about the brand, is their mascara right here. It's not my fave, okay? My fave is Charlotte Tilbury, the Pillow Talk Push-Up Lash. Couldn't think of the word, but that's my fave, but I'm out of it. I'm out of it, and your girl can't buy another one right now. So this is like underneath that one, and I'm going to tell you why later, okay? Just hold on, later. But I do love El Maquillage brand. Now, another thing that I'm going to use right now is, you guys should know this by now, I've been using a lot of this, is our Glowish, okay, by Miss HUDA. Miss HUDA, say the name right. It's HUDA. Say it with me. HUDA. Okay, do it right. Do her justice. She has a great line, the Glowish line. She has already, you know, established herself, and she's already got awesome products because we all love her powder. I have it as well. You know, all her bronzers, I got that as well. But this Glowish line right here, it's all the rave. And I love it, and I like it, and I use it often. That's why it's almost gone. If you can see, I've squeezed the hell out of it up there on top already. But I do love this pump, the bottle, because it's kind of like, I don't know if it's airtight, but I have no gaps when it squeezes. It just squeezes out, no problem, okay? It comes out fluidly, no air, no psst, none of that. It just comes out. That's what we want. We want the product to work, okay? So it does. It works. And what I'm going to also do is use another one of my favorite brands. Now, here's a little something, okay? I know most of you are sleeping right now because it's like 2 in the morning, and I'm crazy because I'm always filming this late. But I'm going to leave this up for another day, for 24 hours, and I want to see who out there knows what my favorite all-time brand of this year has been. Now, if you follow me and you watch me and you know me, then you're going to know, okay? Because I've mentioned this brand multiple times in multiple videos, and I don't want to keep on harping on it, but I do have one of the products right here. But I want to know in the comments below who thinks they know what brand it is. Okay. All right. Now, what's going to suck is that I'm about to show it to you. You're going to cheat. You're going to know. But I was just wondering if you guys knew who I was or not. It's a new year. Do y'all know me? It's Danessa Myricks, you guys. Danessa Myricks. This is her oil. And this is very, very good for helping when you have too thick of a product. Like, let's say your complexion product is a little too thick. You kind of like filling it. You're like, you don't want it so cakey. You want to have like a thinner layer. You add a little baby drop of this. And also I use this just on my face alone. If I don't use a niacinamide drops, I'll use some of this Danessa. Just kind of put all over the face. Just hydrates the face and make sure that you're kind of glowing from within. We don't want to glow from without. We want to glow from within. Okay. All right. So I'm going to get the slightest little drop right there. And that's it. I'm just going to add it to my Glowish just because I don't want it to be super thick right now. And I'm going to use one of my loved brushes, and it's also by Huda. This brush right here. This is her bronzer, all over the face bronzer brush, but I use it to apply the product because I like the bristles on this. I like how they're kind of feathery, and they just help to apply the product in a very nice, even, light way, you know? I'm all about, you know, kind of light. I don't want a whole heavy application right now. So this brush just does it for me. It really does. This brush and that other brush that I spoke about, I'll be using it here in a minute, from Tarte. These are my most loved brushes the last, you know, at least 6 months. You know what I'm saying? Let me know what your favorite brushes are, you guys. But for me, this one really just applies product so evenly and just like feather light, you know? And it's just the way the bristles are. They're just nicely spaced apart, but not too dense, not too apart. It's like the Goldilocks. We're Goldilocking it. It's what we are of brushes right now. And it's not meant to be a foundation brush. But you guys, I mean, there are no rules in makeup, okay? If you want to put makeup in the damn hairline, do what you want, okay? If you want to go across your scalp, nobody cares. Do what you want. But I will say, this is a pretty awesome, it just kind of like buffs the product around for you without, you know, putting it too heavy in one area. I used to be all about the dense brushes, like the Love Your Foundation brush from It Cosmetics. That was one of my favorites for at least like 2 years. But ever since I started noticing cracks on the face, I don't want to say wrinkles. They're just cracks on the face, okay? I don't know. I got a crack face right now. Just go with it. But ever since I started noticing more little fine lines and such, I don't want to be caking on product. I just don't. It's not my latte, okay? It's just not. So I'm trying to do a more lighter application. And these brushes like this just really help. So as you can see, I've already got that product all over. It's not a heavy coverage product. It's not, you know, full coverage. It's not going to take away every single blemish or anything, but it just gives you like an even skin tone. And it's nice and glowy, and I like it. I like it, I love it, and I'll do it. I shall. So it's one of my favorites. We're talking about my favorites. Might not be your favorite, but it's mine. And to me, it just kind of, it's one of those products that even if you miss a spot, you can't really tell because it still looks good. It just looks good. That's it. We just want to look good. That's all we care about right now. Okay. And it's 2 in the morning. So really, that's all we care about. Just looking good to go to bed. That's what we're doing. So now I'm going to get one of my favorite all-time concealers. Again, by this brand. Get the fingerprints off, cat. Get the fingerprints. Right there. Bam. Again, Il Maquillage. Am I holding it upside down? Am I, you guys? Tell me. Oh, I'm holding it right. Okay. It's already worn off. It's worn off because I've used this product. I'm a little ashamed. I've had it like over a year. But I just love it so much. And it is the FCK. I don't want to say the word. I don't want to get demonetized. But it's, can you see it, you guys? Why do I bother? Why do I do this? I don't know. Can you guys even tell what I'm holding up over here? But it's FCK I'm Flawless. You know, the fuck I'm Flawless. I said it anyway. It is what it is. It's the concealer. So I do love this concealer quite a bit. It is nice and creamy. It isn't drying. And it works for me, you guys. It works for me. And anything that works for me, I'm going to use it, obviously. That's the point of this video. Using what we love that works. So I've used that all year long. Very sparingly, as you can see. And I just kind of like, you know, pop it under here. And I use the same brush. And it gets really good under the eyes. You can use a different brush. You can use whatever you want. This is my jam. This is what we do. This is our channel. Get a little bit there. A little right here. Kind of go a little up with it to kind of make that, you know, smile look a little happier instead of frowning. Yeah, we don't want to be a frowny face. So kind of just do that right here. A little bit on the chin to get some lightness. Bring a little light to the dark. And then just cover up these little blemishes that decided to attack me this year. Yeah. I use one of those detoxing face masks. Oh, they're lovely, aren't they? Yeah. Wait till you see what junk comes out of your face after you use it. That's the point, though. It's detoxing. It's getting it out. But you don't want to see it come out. You just want it to get out. But there it is. Okay. Anyhow, I really thoroughly enjoy this concealer. As you can see, it just blends out beautifully. It's not too heavy. It doesn't cake up in the creases. And that's what we want. We don't want cakey creases. Okay? Don't fill the cracks in like that. We want the cracks to disappear. All right. Anyhow, that's one of my favorite concealers. And I don't talk about it as much because we're always trying new products. You know, that's what we do on here. We create content for you guys by trying every product that comes out new. So then we forget about the products that are old. Well, these guys are kind of old, but they're great. So let's just get into it. Okay, so the next thing we're going to use, again, is not brand spanking new, but everybody loves her. And there's a reason why. Again, fingerprints. We're just having a fingerprint kind of day. Okay, all right. We've got Miss Charlotte right here. Charlotte Tilbury. Can we see this with the light? I don't know. I don't know, Nelly. Can we see this with the light? The light's blowing it out. Why do you blow everything out? Gosh, can't live with you, can't live without you, obviously. But this is the contour wand, and it's an easy contour. When it says easy contour, they're not kidding. This has got to be the easiest thing to use. Now, right here, you're going to twist this guy right here. I don't need to right now because there's still some product on there. But you twist it to unlock it, and then you push the little product. It comes up through the little spout. Okay, it's a spout. I don't know what to call it, you guys, but it's a spout. Anyway, and then this little applicator tip. It's not my favorite tip. You know what I'm saying? We could have a different tip. But it does its job. So I put a little bit right here. I put a little bit right here, right there, on this little schnoz end right here. A little bit going up. And this is going to contour very easily with no fuss. Literally no fuss, okay? I'm going to go back to the same brush and just do a little light tap-tappy. Just a light tap-tappy. That's all we need. And the product just kind of like blends itself. I mean, look, it's already gone. So it just gave you a little bit of a shadow. Just where you want some shadow. And then if you want more shadow, you just add some more. But look how easy it just blends out. The lightest pressure. This is a very feathery brush. You don't need hard pressure. You just want to kind of keep the contour where you want it. That's why I use this brush, because it has like this nice, the top part is thin enough to where I can just go like this and it's not smearing it everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Smear is very technical. It's a very technical word that I like to use. Smear and smudge. Okay, all right. You see that? That's it. We just contoured slightly. And now we have a little bit of depth there where there was none. We have put some where there was none. That's the point of contouring. Very easy. That's it. That's why I love that right there. The next contour, or I'm not going to say contour. This is bronzer. Okay, that was actually called contour. But the next bronzer that I use quite often, and it's because it's almost foolproof, is this Jaclyn right here. And this one is in the beachy shade. I have two shades. I have sandy and I have beachy. I reach for beachy just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a different brush now. I'm going to use, again, you're going to see how much I use this one brand. This Il Makiage. I'm going to use this one right here. This is a nice, soft, kind of dome, rounded, very feathery, soft, cloud-like brush. Okay, but it's pretty dense. So I don't always want to use it for my foundation, but I do like to use it quite a bit for blush and bronzer. And with this right here, just kind of put a little bit there. Now you see that? How we already kind of tinted the face just slightly? That's all we need, a little bit. This is just almost foolproof. It's such a light coverage and it just kind of like melts down into your skin. Miss Jaclyn, you know she did it. You know she did the damn thing with this. She knows she did. She did a good job with it. I don't love all her products, but I do like quite a bit of them. So I will say that this bronzer is one of my top faves, and I do use it almost, you know, well, I use it every week at least. But I was going to say almost every day, but you know, I really don't contour every day. So I can't say that, but I use it every week. Look at that. That's it. We just want a little bit of some shadow, a little shadow in there. And if you want to put more, you guys, put more. It's to your discretion. It's what you like, boo. Okay, you do you. Don't let no one tell you any different. Do you. And if you look crazy, that's your fault because you did it. All right. So I do enjoy this quite a bit. And it just gives me a little bit of a little toasty-oasty effect. Because I don't really want a whole bunch, like I said. We're not partying every day. We're not out, you know, I'm not walking the red carpet, you know? I walk my beige carpet in my living room. That's what I'm walking, okay? Come walk that with me. Anyhow, that is one of my very much loved bronzers right there. Now, when I want to add a little more something, something, we go into our BAM HUDA. Yes, Miss HUDA. I'm sorry. I just default to HUDA. You know, I've been saying that for so long, but I learned it was wrong. It's hood, like a hood. Say it right. So I have loved this quite a bit. We're getting down. We're making a big dent in there, if you can see. And this is for when I just want to attack the hairline, you know. I want to like really put some depth in there. So I'm going to go ahead and get her bronzer brush, which is meant for bronzing. And it's just such a nice feathery brush, like I said. So it just kind of like really packs that in there for you almost perfectly into the hairline. I mean, you can't go wrong with these types of tools, you guys. They do the work for you, for goodness sake. Basically. I mean, by the time you know, we won't even be doing our own face. We're going to have like robots just sitting here just doing it all for us. You know what I'm saying? But for the meantime, I enjoy doing it myself. I do. Because I know where I want it and I know how I like it. And that's it. No arguing with myself. I do sometimes. I'm not going to lie. Sometimes I get in full-blown fights with myself. Who wins? We never know. So that's when I want a little bit more depth. Now you see that? We just kind of like gave that forehead line a little more sun. We give it some more sun. Because right now in Texas, there's not enough, okay? Not enough sun right now. And again, I just like to kind of round it out with the ends of the bristles very lightly. Nelly, always laughing. Hit the under the lip because we want to make that lip look a little pouty, baby. Yeah, give it some pout. And then sometimes I'll just kind of like lightly try to create my jawline again. You know, the one that disappeared last year? I want it back. I want it back. So sad. But anyway, we try to create it with a little bit of bronzer. There we go. That's all I need. I don't need a whole ton because I'm going to bed, you guys. I'm going to sleep. I'll probably sleep for like 17 hours because I'm so tired. Anyhow, moving on. One product that I'm not going to put on the face, but I'm going to say that I use it quite often, especially like right here, is Danessa Myricks Nutmeg. And that is her Vision Flush. And I'll put it right here and I'll just kind of blend it out. It does almost the same exact thing that Jaclyn does, but it's in a liquid form. So if I don't want to mess with Jaclyn with the swirling the brush, you know, I just get the liquid form, which is basically like this. This is also Danessa Myricks. But this is Tiara. So this is a highlight. I'm going to use that right now. But her Nutmeg one is just like that. And you pull it out and you have this type of little one and it's go dot, 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 dot. And then I just buff it in. Very easy. Danessa's products are very easy, simple to use, foolproof. Okay. All right, you guys. So before I get into that highlight right there, I'm going to show you one of my other cheek favorite products besides Miss Danessa that we talk about quite often. She doesn't know me. I've said that before. I'm just stating it again. She doesn't know me. So I'm not like just saying her name for shits and giggles. Okay, I say it because her products work very well. We're going to get this Jaclyn right here. And I'm looking for my other brush. I literally just had it in my hand. Where did it go? Oh, I'm going to get the Il Maquillage brush. I'm going to just take a little bit off. This is Swoon. And this is, what are these called? This is her blush. Is it just a blush stick? It's a cream to powder multi-use stick. So I guess you can use it on your eyes as well. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to use it on my cheeks. That's where it wants to go. But it's the Swoon shade, and this is by Jaclyn. So I put a little bit on the brush like that. I tap some off because I don't want that much intensity. Just tap it off. Give it a little tap-tappy. Not going to hurt nothing. And I just apply some right here. Hit it from the back and come forward. So we do. That's how we do on this channel. We hit it from the back, you guys. Join in. Everybody do what I'm doing. And look at that. That is such a nice, it is a shade that you don't see constantly. You know what I'm saying? It's a nice kind of creamsicle-y kind of shade. And I'm going to just pull it in a little bit right here. There we go. Well, I don't know why I bother doing that. I'm going to put some stuff on the eyes anyway. But just to kind of like have a cohesive kind of look. So we're going to get a little bit more. And this is what we do. You can go straight on the cheek if you want. That's not my jam. I'm not going to do that. I like to get it with the brush, pop it on there. And then I always, you guys, tap some off. Because it's going to be like, bam. Like, no, don't hit you with it. You know what I'm saying? Just want to kind of like grace your face with it. Grace our face. That's what we want to do. And I do enjoy the way that this sets down because it's not like a typical cream. It does set down like a powder. That's why it's called cream to powder, obviously. I mean, she named it the right thing. But it's one of my favorites. Now, I haven't tried the other shades, so I don't know how they look. Some people, you know, they swear by other shades. I swear by Swoon. Okay? Okay. But as you can see, I just do little tapping motions because I don't want to swipe. I just want to kind of tap. Tap it in place to where you want it. And then if you feel, for any reason, like you put too much on, just get your foundation brush and just kind of do a little swirl around it, you know? And just get a little bit more of a blendy. And there we go. That's all we need. We're good with life right now. How are you doing? How you doing? That's what I want to know. Anybody doing good? Nelly, how are you? Let's get a drink of our water with my little MeFlix logo. You guys, I hope you guys like this. I really do. This is kind of like raised, so I kind of like that too, you know? That's cute. It's my baby right now. I'm going to give it attention and love. I hope you guys end up loving it too. All right, so the next product I'm going to do, now we're going to go into that highlight, Danessa's highlight. This is called Tiara. And with this one, I just kind of go straight with the applicator. Just kind of pop some right there. We can do one more. Nelly, you're okay? Great. We always want to be okay. Thank you for letting me know. How was your New Year's, Nelly? And you see that? Bam. Instant little highlight. Just right there. That's all I need, you guys. I'm a very simple kind of gal. Just need a little bit of glow. I mean, that's it. My life is good now. Except for this damn sickness that's invading me. Can't do nothing. Can't go nowhere. Can't sleep. I'm not even hungry, you guys. I'm losing weight. And it's not helpful because you know you're only losing weight because you can't eat. Once you start eating, because I like food. You know, I like food quite a bit. Anyhow, when you start eating, you just gain it all back and then like 10 more pounds. So yeah, I don't like losing weight when I'm sick. Anyhow, moving on. We're not talking about being sick. Well, we are kind of, sort of, but that's not what the video is about. So the next thing I like to go in with is a little bit of my Dior right here. My Dior powder, no powder. And I've been loving this powder because it does a good job. So I've been also loving this sponge. This is the Stands Out. I can't get that black out, but this is a Stands Out sponge, and it's been one of my favorites. It feels like memory foam. So I'll just get a little bit of that Dior powder, pop a little bit right here under the eyes, and you see how it just instantly mattifies. Just you go from glowy to matte. Bam. That's it. That's all I want. Just a little bit of mattified right under there. I don't want to mattify my whole face because I like a glowy face, you guys. I like to look healthy, okay? I want to be healthy. I don't want to be dried up and shriveled. I don't. So this is a nice, healthy little glow that I got going on. And then I just put a little bit of this to just mattify under the eyes because that doesn't always look good when it's glowing. We don't want the under eye to glow, you know? And then I'll put a little bit of the same powder right in this little area because I don't want that creasing under the nose, the nasal folds, okay? All right. And if I want to, I'll pop some in here, but right now, nah, I think I'm all right. So this is another one of my very loved products. That is Mr. Dior. And I don't have tons of products by Dior, but the products I do have, like their foundation, my fave. That powder, no powder, my fave. I mean, they're just things that brand makes that are just delightful. You have to use them. And that's all I can say. So I just want to make sure I got really good under there. Now, the next thing I'm going to go in with, it's going to be a very easy look. No, I don't want to go in with that one. I'm going to go with this one right here. Because I've been using this one more. I had the Makeup by Mario there, but I haven't been using that one that much. Okay, so again, fingerprints, you guys. This guy is nearly gone. I have a very little bit. Damn phone, stop messing me up. This guy is nearly gone. This is the Benefit, and it is the brow setter, the 24-hour. And this is my third little trial size. Why don't I just buy a big size? I'm going to tell you why. Because I can get them free during Sephora. When you order your products, you can select a free product, and I always get this. So why buy the full size, you guys? I know, I'm being lazy. But I can always spend my money on something else, okay? So we know that I'm not high on brow products. I don't really care too much about my brows. I just want them to look nice, you know? But the brow, for the most part, isn't like what I'm worried about. I just worry about them, you know, going the wrong directions. That's what I worry about. Because I do have a lot of them. There's a lot of them in there. But this 24-hour brow setter really locks them into place. And I'm basically almost done with it. But I got the Makeup by Mario one too. It's sitting over here. I just feel like this 24-hour brow setter just does a little bit better. Just a little bit, you know? And I'm not going to lie. I mean, it's my channel. Why am I going to lie to you? I do like Makeup by Mario, but this Benefit one, it's just more for me. I'm just all I'm going to say. But I'm almost out of it, so I'm going to have to use the Makeup by Mario. We just want to kind of groom them. Give them a little lift, but not like, you know, a wolf lift. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to scare nobody, but we just want to kind of groom them. There's a lot of brow in there. Even though the lady like plucked the hell out of them, there's a lot of brow still, you know? Why can't they match? I don't know. This guy over here just, we're not friends. This brow just doesn't belong on my face. It belongs somewhere else. But I'll love it. It's there. It's there to stay. So anyhow, that's what I use quite often is this one right here. It's almost gone. I need to get another Sephora order just to get another free one of those. Okay, so now we're going to move into what we put on the eyes real fast. Again, we're talking about our favorite products and our favorite brands that we've been using all year. So Vieve is another top one for me. This is her eye wand. This is in vanilla. I have two. I have one, I think, in camel and one in vanilla. Vanilla is more on the, well, as you can see, it's just kind of like almost white. Not quite, but almost. And this is the eyeshadow stick. Now, I don't use it as a regular eyeshadow. I use it as a base. And the camel one is just slightly darker. It's a little bit more of a caramel kind of color, you know. I say caramel. You can say caramel. Say however you want. But I say caramel. And that one I will use like as, you know, just like an eyeshadow kind of one and done look. But this one I like to put down as a little base and just kind of sort of blend it out. And she does that as well. So if you ever watch Miss Jamie Genevieve, she uses her little eye wands as bases to her eyeshadows as well. That's kind of where I got the idea from. Because I was like, man, this is kind of bright. Like can't see myself wearing this as a shadow. But it does work really good as a little base. Now my second go-to is my MAC Painterly Paint Pot. That's one of my faves for like 20 years. Okay, it's never going to die. Always going to be a fave. But we're just showing you what I've been using the most this year. So I'll put this down. And she does have a new one. She does have some that she just launched, I think, like 2 weeks ago. Her eye wands, but they're in like glitter. They're kind of like a glitter stick. I do want to try like a shimmer glitter. I don't want to say it wrong. It's like a shimmer glitter, whatever. And I want to try one of those, but can't do it right now. Okay, all right. So we're just doing what we got. So anyhow, now this is not going to be no surprise to you guys. I use tons and tons and tons of Miss Myricks. Okay, Miss Danessa Myricks. Now I'm not going to use her pigments that I usually use. They're in like the little small tubes. You just put a little tiny dot, you guys, and you just spread it out. You're done. You're good to go. But what I am going to use right now is what I've been falling back on. Very, very easy. And that is Miss House Laboratories. Why do I say it like that? I think I heard Kathleen Lights say Laboratories, and now it kind of stuck in my head. Way to go. Gotta stop watching her right now. So I'm going to use House Labs, and this is her shimmer shadow, and it has a name. I'll find it for you right now. Hold on one second. Trying to get this on. This has been my super duper easy, quick go-to. Can't mess it up. Throw it on the eyelid and run out the door type of look. Okay, very easy. I mean, that's basically it. Okay, but I do kind of blend out slightly. But you have to hurry because if you don't hurry, it will dry up on you. Where is my? get one of these right here. And I'll just blend the edges a little bit. And I basically have just been going out just like that, like to work, just like that. And I'll just throw some eyeliner on because I like eyeliner. I'm an eyeliner kind of gal. But that's really simple. What is the shade of this one? This, I believe I got in a box charm. You guys, I cannot tell you the shade. I mean, it is, dear baby Jesus. I don't know. That is such tiny. How can they even get the print that tiny? Who knows? But I can't read that, so I'm sorry. I'll try to find it and link it down below when this video is processed. Okay, you guys? I'm trying. Oh, we're at 40 minutes. Let's hurry the hell up. Nelly, how are you surviving over there? What I'm going to do to put a little bit of a crease color, instead of using Miss Danessa, which I do love her so much, but I'm going to give her some love too. Miss Huda's Rose Quartz. This has become a very quick favorite because the shadows blend beautifully, and it's going to go better with this look. So this is also Huda's brush, very soft. It came in a packet, you know, there's 3 of them. They work very well. I'm going to get this one right here, that shade right there, and she is called Serenity. I'm just pop a little bit in this crease just to give my crease some depth. And that is the easiest eye look ever, you guys. Seriously. No fuss, no muss. And that's how we're starting our year. We're starting our year with, let's not complain. Let's just get some shit on the face and go out the door. That's what we're doing. And we're still looking good while doing it. That's what matters. I'm not going to lie. This brush really helps blend really nice and soft. No problems whatsoever with this brush. Okay, now what I'm going to do next, just throw a little bit of that same Serenity underneath. Just to kind of pull it all together, you guys. We got to pull it together, you know. I mean, kind of like life. You just got to pull it together. And I'm just kind of keeping it towards the outside. Nelly, have a good time. Be here. See you. Thank you, Nelly. You're having a good time. I mean, we got to, you know. It's like 3 in the morning now. There we go. Just a little bit. Let's say just a little bit, you guys. We're not going crazy with it. Now, instead of getting a shimmer out of here, which they're beautiful. See these shimmers? They're so pretty. I'm not going to get one of those. I'm going to use Miss Danessa, okay? And what I was doing quite often was getting her highlight shade from these palettes right here. All these are highlights right here. And I was getting one of those, and I was popping them right in the interquarter. Okay, here we go. We're going to use, I guess with this look, we want to stay with strawberry. So we're going to go with Strawberry Moon right here. She has one of like everyone. She has like a blue moon, has a very slight hint of blue. If you can take a look, you can maybe see it. This one is, I think, a spring, and this one is the strawberry. And what is the last guy? This is like a golden. So they have a very slight undertone of what the shade is. And this one is the pink one. So we're going to put a little bit right there. Right there. A little bit right here. And then what I like to do is pull it upward. So we're going to just pull a little bit up. See that? We're just going to lighten up the inner part. Real quick, real fast, and that's how we go. Barely touching the skin, just enough to just lighten it up. I like to bring it all the way to my brow. And there we are. Nice, pretty little shimmery strawberry color. Now, next thing we're going to do, we're almost done with this look. We're going to get one of my top, again with the fingers, you guys, I know, I'm trying my best. One of my top liquid eyeliners of the last couple months was Hindash. Now, it was a rocky start with this one, okay? Because in the beginning, this right here was not working for me, all right? I was trying my best, and I was like, you know, I see him using it on everybody, and I see it looking beautiful. Why is it not working for me? Why is it like so light and skipping? Well, I think it just didn't have enough product down in the tip area. My all-time fave for the last 6 months was HUDA's life liner, the liquid life liner, because it's such a tiny, very small, very precise brush, real tiny. It gets right in those inner corners that you want it to, but I'm out of it. She's gone. Have not bought another one yet, but I went through 2 very fast. So now Hindash took the place of her. And this one's a little bit thicker. The brush is just a slight bit thicker. Can we see that? Can we see him? Hello. But it's still the brush tip. So we're going to go ahead and pop this on. And as you can see, it's much more darker. In the beginning, I was struggling with it. I don't know why, but he has warmed up to me now. And I do love Hindash, his palette as well. I just don't gravitate to it as much. So now when we come out to the outer edge, I like me a wing because that's how I roll. I like a wing. I want to fly, okay? That's what I want to do. Just a little baby wing. And there we go. See how nice and dark black that is? And for the life of me, you guys, if y'all watched that video, I could not get it to come out. I was like, what is going on? You're Hindash. What's going on with you? But it's okay now. I just had to, like, you know, manhandle it. You know what I'm saying? Strong arm it. If you watch me, I kind of like stamp it on just to try to get it on quicker. But I will tell you, it isn't the easiest thing putting eyeliner and trying to talk at the same time. It doesn't work very well. All right, you guys, we made it work. We try not to take so long. We got a good thick dark line on there. And I just want to make this side a little bit more thicker. Gotta try to make it match. Okay, we're matching a little better. All right, much better. Yay, we're always happy. So what I want to do is one of my signature things, and I want to make a second line underneath because I'm extra. Okay, so we're gonna start the new year off extra. Just let me live. Okay, there's one. And there's 2. And that's how we do. Okay, all right. Now the next thing I'm gonna throw on here is some lip product, and my go-to is typically Charlotte Tilbury or some Melt, but today I'm going to use Lawless because I use Lawless quite a bit when I just want like a little bit of a creamy, velvety kind of, what's the word, you guys? Like a skincare like. That is what this Lawless lip liner does. It's like a skincare lip liner. I don't know how they do it, but they do. I have 2 shades of this one. This is my favorite shade. This one is, I think it's Rose something, Sand Rose or something like that. What are you called, guy? Where's your name? Where did your name go? Did I already sharpen your name off? I hate when that happens. I think it's called Sand. Oh, it's on the very end this way. Starting off bad, you guys. It's called Pink Sand. Very hard to talk and line lips. It just feels almost like a balm. And there we go. Just a nice little tint of color. I always get the inner corners because that's what fades out the most. And there we are. So now you might be like, well, Kat, why didn't you fill the whole lip in? Well, for one, I don't want to waste it. Okay, that's just going to be wasteful. We want you to last as long as possible. We're going to bed, you guys. We're going to take it right off. But I want to show you one of my favorite lippies, which is by Vieve. Look at her package, you guys. I mean, just Vieve is just knocking it out. You know, she's got a nice embossment right there. She's got where you can actually read. You know, this one's called Vieve. This is a shade color right here. You can actually read it. We want to read things, you guys. We want to read it. We don't just look at it and squint. You know, like, you know, who wants to do that? Nobody. But I do enjoy her lip products quite a bit. It's just regular bullet. Pop that in the center. And this is like my go-to light on the inside with a little bit of some shade color on the outside. Shade color doesn't make any sense, but that's what came out. Okay, it's what comes out this time of night. There we go. Now, when I want to make it matchy-matchy, this doesn't match the eyes as much. I will go into my Miss Jacqueline once again. You can see there's a theme. Lots of Danessa, lots of Jacqueline, lots of Huda, lots of Vieve, and lots of Il Maquillage, which are what I use kind of off camera because while I'm on camera, we're using everything else that we're trying out for you guys. I mean, that's the casualty of the business, okay? All right. You don't always use what you love. You use what people want to see. And you see how this just brought me back to kind of more of a cohesive look. This smells delicious. Like you just want to eat. I want to eat half the products I own. Stop that, Kat. I know. There's actual food in the fridge. I just choose not to eat that. And there we go. Now we have a nice glossy, juicy look. And that is from Jacqueline. I think this one's called Cookies. It just smells so good. It's like a vanilla sugar cookie kind of smell, you know? And yes, this one is called Cookies. You can barely see it. You know, Jacqueline's a borderline. It's borderline Jacqueline, you know, being able to read it. But I still can. So my eyes have not failed me yet. So that one's called Cookies. This is her lip lacquer. It just feels good on the lips. It helps them kind of just juice them up a little bit. And it's not sticky at all. So I thoroughly enjoy no stick on the lips. Okay? All right, you guys. So last but not least, I did want to tell you that my favoriteest, you know, mascara, which I said was Charlotte Tilbury, is no longer in my collection right now because I just couldn't buy her. But I'm going to use this Il Maquillage. And the reason why I do like this one is because I do enjoy my Thrive. This is my Thrive Cosmetics. But the problem with Thrive is that it has the fibers, the tubing fibers. It makes your lashes look beautiful. But right now it's late, you guys, and I don't want to fight and batallar to get it off. Okay, so we're going to go with Il Maquillage. Now, again, the thing I love about this is these types of brushes. I like these little thin brushes because my eyes, you guys, are not huge, dull eyes, okay? I mean, I have like just a normal set of eyes. Thank you, Lord. They're good. I'm happy with them. But those huge brushes are so big from my eyeball that they just smack me. Bam, all the time, right up in there. We don't need that mess, okay? So these smaller little guys, you see these? I mean, you might think they're harder to work with, but they're not. They actually fit the eyelash much more better, in my opinion, and they just work better, in my opinion. This is my channel, so it's my opinion, okay? All right, let's just get on board with that. So we're going to just go ahead and pop this in here, And we're going to give a little wiggle wiggle. And as you can see, it just does a good job separating the lashes, which is what I like more. I like to have them separated. I don't want a big old clumpy, fat mess. Okay, I don't want the mess on the eyes. I just want them to look nice and clean and, you know, give them some length, you know. I mean, for goodness sake, let them live. Let them live. But I really try my best to get right in the root and then just coat them thoroughly. Now this is not claiming to be like the fullest type of lash. This is claiming to, you know, separate and lengthen them. And that's what I want. Okay, that's my latte. I don't know what you're drinking, but that's what I'm drinking. Okay, so I just get enough of it and just go to the other side. Again, just trying to get right at the root. And I like to do a little, you know, a little turning motion. And for me, it's even better on the inner part because you're not smacking your nose, okay? We all know how that goes. We all know. Don't be lying. You know you're going to smack your nose with those damn huge, big-ass bristles that look like trees. And there we are. So you see how they give them some length? And what you want to do is if you want some more volume in there, then you can go on top with a volumizing mascara and just kind of lightly coat through it, and that'll give you more of that clumpy effect that you want. I'm good with this. This is kind of like how I like it to look, and that's it. I'm good with it. Nothing else needs to be said. But I do love Charlotte's. I do feel like Charlotte Tilbury's push-up lash gives a little bit more of volume. This one doesn't give as much volume. It just kind of like separates them, which I'm happy with, you know. Separate, we're good. You're doing something for me. And it's a lot easier to have more control and not smack your skin. Smacking skin isn't for makeup time. Okay, that's something else time, not makeup time. All right, you guys. So that's pretty much all of the products that I love using on a daily basis that we don't really see or talk about as much because we're too busy talking about other things. Other things come first. These things always take a back seat. But you have heard me speak about almost all these brands. The phone needs to stop. Quit messing with me, phone. Okay, just quit. But anyway, most of these brands you hear me talk about no matter what. So I hope you guys enjoyed. But you know what? I'm going to spray a little Charlotte one more time because she is one of my favorite setting sprays. And you know what? We're going to just to add, because why not? You know, just why not? We're already going into, you know, an hour. So let's just add one more thing. I will explain something that I enjoy using. And I'm not too sure if it's going to work because I already put gloss on. But I will say that this brand, this Stay Golden brand, I'm about to use it right here, provides you a little lip liner. This is the something that I give an extra when I want to look a little extra, okay? And I will use it quite often. But we'll see. I've never used it over gloss. But they have their own gloss bond right here. This is just a nice, I have it linked in all my videos. There's down on the bottom. It's called Stay Golden. But it's just a nice brand. And it has this is a bonding. Okay, so I'm not going to talk for a second. It's hard, but I'm not going to talk for a second. I use it so much, it's already out. Thank you, Nelly. Okay, hold that for a second. hope it's still enough in there. Just spray a little brush down. Then we get the glitter in here. I love doing this when I want to look just a little glam, you know? Get it on there. And just pop it on there. And now you have some glitter. And it's not overpowering. It's just enough to look cute. Okay, you want to look cute. This one is called Baby. This is the color. It's a whole little kit. I have two of them. I have one that's black and I have one that's pink. And I forget the name of the black one because I haven't used it since, I think Christmas time was the last time I used it. But I just want to show you guys the nice little effect that you can get with this. This gloss bond is almost gone. Why? You can buy more on their website, but I just wanted to have it right now. I want it now. Instant gratification. That's how we are. Spray this one more time. Don't want to waste Miss Tilbury. Don't waste that. And just slap it on. And there we go. And you see, it just kind of gives your lips just this extra something that you just don't have by yourself. You know what I'm saying? We need a little help sometimes. So I do love this thoroughly. It is my second one. I just like that baby color. It's just, it's for me. It's meant for me. It's calling me baby, okay? But it doesn't feel bad. It just feels kind of like a coat of sugar, you know, a real light coat of sugar. It doesn't hurt. It's just nice. And then you just take it off with like some oil makeup remover. And like I said, it's called Stay Golden and it's in the bottom of all of my description boxes. And it works very well, you guys. They have other products in there as well. Stuff for your eyes, all kinds of stuff in there. So if you want to check out my link, it's going to be down here as soon as I get this up. Probably going to take like another hour, but it'll be up. And you can see for yourself the type of products that the brand carries. I do like it. I love it. And I wouldn't wear it if I didn't want to. So this is all stuff that I love wearing. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you like the little look I put together. It's very toned down. It's not bam in your face. And it's pretty quick. So if you weren't talking the whole time, you know, like I was talking, it wouldn't take a whole hour. It'd take like maybe 20 minutes, you know. It's like, shut up, cat. Put it on and just shut up. But I can't. I got to talk because I got a channel. That's what you're here for, okay? All right, you guys. Hope you like it. Hope you love it. Happy New Year. And as always, 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 what do we say? Be kind. Be kind, you guys. It doesn't cost anything. It's a new year. Let's start off right. Let's not scream and shout. Let's not slam doors. Let's not kick tires, okay? Let's just not. Because your boots could be pointed and you can pop a hole in it. Are you going to pay for that tire? No, you're not. You're going to run away like a scared little person. So don't do it, okay? All right. Let's love each other. Have a Happy New Year. Bye, Nelly. Bye, whoever else was here. Let me know what you guys want to see. Until then, sayonara. See you later. Bye.